page, and Memphis does a great job of being there. So it's all to a great start again. Not a lot of demand, which is size and see receivers. But playing great in zone, great awareness. So Jalen Redding, rookie out of Tennessee, fourth round pick. He's in the game. Behind Tua. There he goes. Picks up about 4. In that Buffalo defense, don't forget with
Hola.
out and leaving
Hello.
54 Cleveland Spectre. Yeah, Spectre out of Clemson had a great career. So just to reiterate, 2 new safeties with family intent left for a couple of veterans that played together.
All right. So this is gonna be quick. It's TNF tonight. Thursday night football. And so let's see, how can we go here? Moderna, we're not gonna look at because I disdain pharmaceuticals. Piton, haven't seen that in a while. My friend here was finally, I think, able to get out. Piton had went up past our 5 mark, and then it started to finally climb down. You people were able to get like this, I guess, what do you call it, 525 area-ish, and now it's finally coming down. It's still losing money. I still like it for a long-term short. But I wasn't into it anymore because, you know, you have to buy so many shares, and because it outdid expectations for earning. I'm like, it would have been easier if it had just did terrible for earnings, but hey, it is what it is. We'll prolong this thing. Looks like Pfizer had a negative day. Obviously, the sympathy play with what happened with Moderna. My friend probably knows more what happened with the Moderna since she follows it more than I do. If she wants to chime in on the news for Moderna, she can. If not, we'll just skip it because I don't care. Intel. This is something I like to watch with a side eye. I do have some affinity for Intel, even though more recently it has been doing not too well since it gapped down. It didn't do well with earnings, and it had lost. There was some news about it losing some type of contract or agreement. Another pharmaceutical company or another chip company or something wasn't gonna work with it because they couldn't make whatever was needed fast enough. What am I saying? Pharmaceutical company. They couldn't make the chip that was needed fast enough or something like that. So yeah, I like it. I like it as a long-term play. But that's, for day trading people, it wouldn't be interesting. We'll look at the positives really quick, and then we'll just go through what I made money on today. Let's see. Coin did well. Meta. So if you had followed me about potentially shorting Meta, you would have lost money because Meta was strong today. Very nice. All day. You was able to.
You can't short this stock.
Yeah, it's you short it at your own peril. But yeah, it's I don't know what to say about it. Not sure why. Yes, it pays a dividend. But after it had that downturn before, it's just been doing very well. Dollar Tree, this was one I had intended to come back to today, and I didn't. I dabbled in it yesterday, and it did seemed like it had another nice day. Starting in the beginning, so you could have been out before lunchtime. Let's see, it hit its peak 10:30. I like it to hit the peak, which wasn't bad around this 10:30 area. And then it actually kept going from this time to this time. This was a good little downturn here. But then 11:30 to 12, it didn't come back up. So I could have easily got screwed, but I definitely would have got this 10:30 bit here. Did like an upside down circle, so uh but yeah, maybe it was better I stayed away from it. So let's go into orders for the day. Okay. So we'll start here in the morning. How did I get into this? I didn't buy any MU. Hope I better not have orders there. Huh. Okay. This is today. Let's just do this. Okay. I don't remember getting into MU.
Was it by accident and then you got in and out quickly? It looks like you did.
Maybe.
You stayed in a
Short by the
minute.
cover.
It
Yeah.
wasn't, you stayed in it for a minute, so it was an accident.
All right. So accidental buy. So NVDA was my first real thing. This was a big money maker for me today. And as you can see, I was very into it. I probably did a couple of shorts, but it was really mostly longs here. And we'll just see if we can go through a quick synopsis of things. So it looks like a long here, another long in the pre-market. So it seems like by the time the market started, I was loaded up with longs. And then I sold some things, probably at a little bit of profit because this was my average here, probably around 17, I don't know, something, 17, I think it was. And then I sold it for a little bit over $1 per share as Miss Munoz sees that I like to get. So that was like 300 there. And then we see I did a market buy again. This is NVDA, of course. So, and then I sold it not quite $1, but close to $1. And now I was shorting. We got into shorting a little bit over 119.62. And then I bought the cover. This was probably a market. Well, yeah, because I just got out, so I lost a penny on that. And then I did a reverse really quick. So this was like I saw this wasn't going right. I did a reverse, a buy at this price, 118.38, and I sold it not fully. This is probably a little bit over 50 cents. This was probably like 61 cents. Yep. And then I did another buy right at 18, and then I sold it a little bit over $1. And this was like 400 or some shit. I don't know. Then I tried to do a little baby short. Not sure why I did that. and a
because
buy.
you wanted to go against the grain.
How can I do a short and a buy at the same time? Oh, this
Did you
doesn't make sense to me. I would do a short and then you can't do a short and a buy. You can't double up like that.
did
So
you do a
maybe,
reverse when you did a
oh,
reverse?
maybe this happened first. So I bought the cover. So
You
I did a
reversed.
reverse, then I did a buy. So at this one, 1938, another buy at 36, and then another buy at 40. And then of course I sold it a little bit, basically a dollar, a little bit over a dollar. So that was a good one for me too. That was another 300 there. So that was a big chunk. And then we did a short sale. Uh, and I bought the cover, and this was about 40, 50, 60, 61 cents. And that was just something to wet my whistle. All right, so then that was good. So then I dabbled in PLTR. And this one I have to wait for it to come back. I kind of probably loaded up on this, got in this early. So we got 1, 2,
Can we look at the visual? It's kind of
3. Okay, so let's look at PLTR.
thing.
So PLTR, so I got in there. And so I did, as it was going down, I was doing longs, which is silly of me, but I thought it was going to bottom out. And then when I did my longs as it was coming down. Then as it bottomed out, I didn't want to get in because I had already loaded up. Obviously, you can see it has 600 shares. And then when it came back up, boom, I got out, took my money and ran. And then I didn't get back in here anymore because I thought it was a little bit too volatile for me and I was doing well with NVDA. So I just kind of called it a deal. So that was that. Um that was another pretty penny. And then let's see. The last thing was basically I messed around with Tesla. Not sure if I made money with Tesla or not. But I also did a short sale and then buy to cover. What is this? This was at 2 something. Oh, this was in the morning. So this is not in order for some reason. Um, hmm. Oh, this was yesterday it's showing. I don't know why it's showing today. Um, oh, wait. I had bought it. No, that was yesterday. So short sale in the morning, buy the cover. Um, I made money off of that. As we can see, this was about 40 cents, 39 cents per share. Just a few dollars to wet my whistle. And then I did a buy here and then a sell later, close to $1, but not exactly. And then we'll show that as a visual. So basically I kind of made a few dollars, did a little short, 60 cents or so, and then made $1 per share doing a long. The thing I got out, I held this overnight, as you can see, this here, and it was about to go positive. I lost $29 on this because it was going down and I was shorting it. And I had my order in from yesterday when I was supposed to get out, and my crazy wick never executed. And so when it got nearly positive, it executed because I forgot to cancel this. And if I had let it go down a few more pennies, maybe 1 or 2 more pennies, I would have been positive. And I could have got out lower and made a few more dollars. As you can see, when the market opened, it went down a little bit more, but it was probably good because I would have been tempted to see if this could go down more, and maybe I would have lost money. Because as you can see, it wicked down a little bit and then it started going up like crazy. So you really didn't have much time, because literally, like, within 5 minutes you had to have gotten out. So I did my short again, and then did a quick little long. I just did 50 shares for the short, and I probably made like $40 or something like that. And then I did 100 shares for the long, and I made close to $1 each. And that was it. And that's how, just with that, I did pretty good. So I'm gonna start doing something, holding myself accountable, showing my wins, losses, and not that I want to show you guys my business, but when I do good, obviously I'll be happy. When I did bad, I'll be pissed off and sad.
Congratulations on the
And
win
angry.
today.
So this was a good day for me. And yeah, we'll see, I'm gonna have down days or whatever, and I'm gonna do stupid stuff, but I'm gonna try my hardest not to. And so yeah, so that's it. Um my other thing right here is my other anvil that I'm holding on to is Snowflake. It did go up pretty decent today, and so I'm hoping that it could or will go up more. It got to almost 115, and I'm just hoping that it will start to come up somewhat, because this was the one where it was good for earnings, and the outlook was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it was okay. But they just made it come down anyway, made it gap down. So I'm hoping now the powers that be will allow it to come back up, and I can make a few dollars on it, because I've been basically holding it, been held
It's starting to
hostage.
curve up, so
Yes, I've been held hostage since earnings back around the 21st. And I thought this was a really good call, but this is something, like we always say, that it doesn't matter if you think schematically or per the chart you got it right. If the powers that be say hell no, and they hold the shares, they control, and they can do what they want. So if they say no, we're bringing it down,
they're bringing it
um
down.
we want to buy it lower, it's gonna go down.
So
So
yeah, the
you can
powers that
be
be,
right
even if the
schematically.
fundamentally, if it's like, oh, this is perfect, but they just want to bring it down, yep, that's what
Yeah,
they're
it's
gonna
gonna
do.
go. So, and you can't do anything, because your little dinero, your few shares, it's nothing. So that's all. That's it, people. Please, if you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section. We'll try to answer them. I'm sorry, there were a few people a while back that I missed when they had given comments. I'm gonna try my hardest to check comments, so that you guys will, give me 24 hours. And if it's on the weekend, give me, obviously to the next business day, that Monday or whatever, because we review Sunday through Thursday. And then yeah, so if you have a question, comment, let us know. If you have a stock that you want us to talk about or want us to review, because we're probably a little NASDAQ heavy. But we do some of the bank stocks and some of the other stocks, and stuff like that. But just let us know, and we'll do what we can. All right. Thanks, guys. Peace out. Like, subscribe, send comments. We're trying to get the subscriptions up, and please help us out.
Tell a friend.
Appreciate it.
Peace out.
Thank
Tell a
you.
friend.
Yeah, tell a friend, have others watch. I know this is something that I'm not gonna say it's boring, but it shouldn't be boring because it's about making money. And everyone should be in the business of making money, especially if you're in America, aka the United States of America. Um, you should be in that business. And especially if you are one of those people that's like, hey, I want to not work a 9 to 5. I want to kind of be my own boss, do my own thing, all of this kind of stuff. Why not get a license to print money and learning how to day and swing trade and even invest to some degree, which invest is pretty easy. All you got to do is put your money there in a good mutual fund and just let it go. Based on historical success of funds and low fees. But that's easy to do. But if you want to day and swing trade and learn how to do it, it's something that it is a skill. It can be learned. Yes, it's risky if you don't know what you're doing. But if you learn the skill, just like driving's risky if you don't know how to drive. And I guess if you do know how to drive, it can be risky too, because you can't guarantee other people know how to drive. But anything, my point is, anything can be risky if you don't know how to do it. And some people will tell you that a day in swing trading is gambling, and these people will gamble. They'll play the lottery every single day. Okay. But yet they're unwilling to quote gamble with learning a skill that can actually make you money. Um, this is a lot, even if you don't know what you're doing, this is a lot less of gambling than gambling is. And if you know what you're doing, this is
It doesn't require high skills if you don't want it to be. Like she said,
it.
you can pick a stock like Walmart and observe it for 6 months and say, oh, this looks like a good price. It's lower than it was before. You buy it and you say, oh, I want to make $1 off of this. And you buy a
Uh,
couple of shares or something, and you just watch it go up or go down. It doesn't take that much to appreciate it if you just pick something very simple like Walmart, McDonald's, Starbucks, something that people do like look at every day, and you start from there, and I'm sure you'll make a few dollars here and
it,
there.
you don't need to be a rocket scientist. You can be a
But
uh
that's that, Miss
you can
Green. I
have
gotta
fifth
get going.
grade.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
stopping you from leaving.
I will
You can
talk to
have
you.
a
Yes,
fifth
I'm
grade.
saying bye. All right. I'll
Yeah,
talk.
that's you don't have to say bye, but thank you.
Peace out.
Uh, You can have a fifth grade education, a fifth grade math education, a fifth grade education in general, and still do this. It's not anything complicated. It's not differential calculus. It's you know, it's just it's not algebra even, not geometry. It's literally elementary school math. If that. And some people say it's not even that. It's just being able to look at trends and spot trends. So um anyway, guys, good luck and we'll talk to you later.